everybody, Jed Johnson here from dieselcrew.com. Got another question that I'd like to address that came to me through the YouTube channel. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe. I've got a lot of videos already here on YouTube, and I plan on putting lots more here in 2013. The question is in response to my video with the frame hold at Grip Nationals 2012. And he says, how did you get into grip sport? I've only looked at it through your channel. It seems pretty cool. It is pretty cool. How did it come about? It seems like sort of an odd thing to make a competition. Well, the history of grip sport, I don't know too much about that. I do know that the earliest grip contest that my friend David Horn has been able to track down, I believe, was a contest where it was mainly card tearing. And what they did is had a few people get together and see who was the best person at tearing cards. I don't know who was involved in that contest. I don't really know when it came up. Like I said, I found out about it through David Horn's, and you can go to his website, davidhorn-gripmaster.com, and find out more about grip sport. But I can tell you, the way I got into it is a friend of mine named Rick Walker was talking about it on a forum. It was 2002. He was talking about grip competitions, and he was talking about grip feats, tearing decks of cards, bending nails. At first I was like, why in the hell would anyone want to train their hands? Well, then I was starting to get involved in strongman. My first competition was going to be in, I believe, July or August of 2003 actually. So I figured that potentially one of my weaknesses could be grip. One of the events at the contest was a farmer's hold for time. So I wanted to improve my grip, so I began doing some grip training. One of the first things that I really wanted to do that caught my eye was tear a deck of cards. I thought that would be pretty cool. So a lot of my training was done just to bring my hand strength up so I could tear a deck of cards and then have good enough hand strength to do well in strongman training, strongman competitions. So this guy, Rick Walker, ended up putting together a grip competition right here in my state of Pennsylvania. And I thought, I'll go ahead and do that as well. I was looking for new challenges, man. 2003, heck, I was only, 23, 24 years old or something like that. So I was looking for things to do. I didn't have a family or anything. You know, my weekends were open. So I started training for it and ended up being a great time. I did pretty well. I didn't win the competition, but I did pretty well. I really enjoyed myself. And over time, I actually began enjoying grip sport even more than strongman. I had some injuries. For years, I've had a nagging back injury ever since high school. It ended up that I just didn't want to sacrifice my active lifestyle by having injuries that were coming to me from strongman. So I ended up stopping the strongman competitions, but I still do grip sport to this day. So that's my story with grip sport. How it came about? Sometime long ago, people were testing their strength with card tearing. It eventually evolved into competitions. I believe it got worked into the British all-around strength competitions. I don't know exactly what the name of that organization is, but it's the all-around strength, and they test all different kinds of lifts. They test things like the basic lifts like squat, bench press, and deadlift. They also do things like Jefferson lifts and Steinborn squats and different things like that, but they also test grip strength. So I know David Horn started out being involved in that. He also then started holding competitions that were grip strength oriented. And these competitions began taking place much more frequently. One of the first grip competitions that I heard about in the U.S. was held out west more. I can't think of who the promoter was, but I remember at one of those contests there was an absolute beast out there named Matt Graham who did some very impressive stuff with inch dumbbells. I think he actually did a farmer's walk with inch dumbbells at one of those competitions. And then as a couple of those competitions took place, I believe Rick Walker just wanted to try it out for himself. He held one. It was a great time. Then we began holding them the next year in 2004, and I've held them every single year in one shape or form ever since. If any of you would like to find out more about grip sport, there's 3 websites that I'd like to talk to you about. The gripsport.org page is the website for NAGS, North American Grip Sport. So you can find out information there, find out about contests that are coming up in your area, and that's for all of North America. If you're looking for something more history related, or if you'd like to see more of like documentation of all grip contests that have taken place, then check out the forum at David Horn's website, davidhorn-gripmaster.com. And then if you'd like to go to another nice discussion forum, I have a pretty active role at gripboard.com. This is a great website to interact with other people and find out about grip training. If you want the top quality, best instruction that you can get for grip training, then I encourage you to check out one of my other sites, thegripauthority.com. That's where I do a lot of instructional videos, articles, and coaching calls related to the grip strength needs of the members themselves. So I'd love to have you check that site out, or any of the other sites. I'd love to see more people get involved in grip. And if you have any other questions about the sport, feel free to either contact me through my website or leave a comment below on one of my videos. Alright, thanks a lot everybody. It's been fun talking about grip. I wish you well in your training and a strong 2013. Take care.